Hello, A Day with Caleb. We are back with our Facebook new release guide. Yes, this one lasted more than one time, and I appreciate him working with me. We got a big stack here of new release movies. When I bought them, it's been a month or so. Uh, I waited. Uh, he had a deal similar to Pam from the video game Movie Dome, where I would pay for what I wanted that time, and he just kept a big stack. Josh got some as well. So it's been a few months since some of these have come out, longer for others. But let's just dive right in, starting with the Haunted Mansion and the Hatbox Ghost. This was pretty good. Uh, Still like the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion a little better, but this one was okay. I'm a big fan of Owen Wilson, Danny DeVito. The plot was pretty good. Would have liked a little more Hatbox Ghost, but that's okay. At least we got him this time. But overall, good film. Good solid film. Same with this Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Unfortunately, due to the skyrocketing uh, cost of doing the film under those circumstances, they weren't able to really get a profit. Maybe they'll get a profit now on physical media. That's a little doubtful now with streaming and everything, but what a solid film. It's not my favorite. I think Ghost Protocol and maybe the one before this one are my two favorites with Superman. But I did enjoy this, especially the opening where Ethan Hunt's in the room the whole time. They don't know because he's wearing a mask. Very cool. And Haley Atwell, I have met her at a Wizard World, Agent Carter, so that's pretty neat. Go check those out if you haven't seen that series, Celebs I've Met, or Celebrities I've Met. This one is interesting, and I'm very curious to watch this. Jerry and Marge Go Large. I think they rig a lottery thing where they win tons of money. I think that's the basic premise of this. And obviously, big Bryan Cranston fan. Even back in Malcolm in the Middle days. Very cool. And obviously, Breaking Bad. Blue Beetle, have yet to see. It looks interesting, but from what I have read online and seen on YouTube, it's kind of a cookie cutter origin superhero film, and the suit is reminiscent of Iron Man, which we've seen before. Stuff they do, we've seen before, except kind of the Mexican heritage that they say adds a good dynamic, especially with his family. So that will be interesting to see. But still looking forward to seeing that film. And then this is the part two, Justice League R WBY Superheroes and Huntsmen Part 2. I do have Part 1, and it was pretty solid, so I'm hoping Part 2 continues that trend. And I've never seen the anime, so comment down below if you've seen the anime. Let me know. Is it a good storyline? Do you like them in the Justice League? And this one I'm somehow really excited to see. I don't know why, but Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Looks like a good time, like a popcorn, mindless action film. So I'm excited to see it. Chris Pine should be pretty good in the role, and then Michelle from Fast and the Furious, and oh, Hugh Grant. I forgot he's big Hugh Grant fan. Even though with the Wonka stuff, it's not. Of course, that wasn't his decision. That was the studio, but still. Then 65. Saw this on Netflix. Pretty solid sci-fi film. It is kind of a slow burn, so if you're ready for action right away, you're not going to get that, but once the action does come, it is pretty solid. Then another one I'm looking forward to. I don't know, maybe because of the animated series, Transformers Rise of the Beast. You had Beast Wars, then there was another one, right? Transformers Beast Wars, and then Beast Machines. I think Beast Machines was my favorite as far as those two. So it's hard to see that, even though I didn't really hear a lot of anything about that film. But people were talking about this film, that is for sure. Barbie. This was everywhere. Everybody saw it, apparently except me. I'm going to see it now, though. But taking a figure like Barbie with Mattel and making a movie that makes millions and millions, I think it crossed $1 billion. But some of the plot, people say, can get, I don't want to say force fed, because it doesn't do that apparently, but there are some themes that maybe people don't like in well, it's not really a kids movie, is it? So watch the movie, judge for yourself, but the sensation that it made, the spectacle, Barbieheimer, it releasing the same day as Oppenheimer, uh, the studio Warner Brothers trying to get back at Christopher Nolan for leaving, and it kind of backfired a little bit, but they both found success, great success, and some of it did have to do with the Barbieheimer explosion, if you will. That you couldn't go anywhere on your phone without seeing a meme from Barbieheimer. It was everywhere, and I'm sure all of you have seen those by now. If you haven't, type in Barbieheimer, and there's crazy amounts of memes, kind of like when the family meme came out with Vin Diesel, we're family, that spread like wildfire too. But I did want to mention that we did see Haunted Mansion with Dave, in Cinema Sickness, so had to mention that when we did our annual crew trip, which has been some time now, but hope you enjoyed this new release pickup video. I'm excited. Hopefully, my supplier stays with me this time. Seems like a cool guy. We don't just I don't just send him a list of orders. We do talk about movies coming out and what we're anticipating. Five Nights at Freddy's. We talked about seeing that. All kind of things. So hopefully this one works out because I won't say prices, but they are way lower than normal retail. About what my last two suppliers have been, maybe a little less, but around that range. So anyway, like, subscribe, share with the movie lover. Until next time, find you a supplier out there and keep collecting.